look at that. I believe we are live.
Yes.
Live already?
Yes. And I believe all the light up tokens are working.
Beautiful. Mwah.
Yes. Fixed those today, actually, because I almost forgot, because I'm forgetful like that. All right. But yes, we are here. Welcome back, everybody, to Sigil Confidential, the game that has changed a billion times since its inception. Yes. Welcome. I'm waiting on the good evening. Can't start till we have it.
Yes. Good evening, everyone.
There it is.
A little off kilter tonight.
It's all good. All good. Just happy to be here. Happy to have you all. We will be missing Jimmy. So just imagine he's there, just remarkably quiet, contemplating the mysteries of the universe, as he often does. I will say real quick, because I remembered and prepared for this, let me get out of the way to our sponsors. Starting with Found Familiar Coffee, the greatest coffee ever brewed by man or beast across every aspect of the multiverse. Don't question it. Superman said it first. I'm just repeating what the Man of Steel has already mentioned. That said, when you check out from this purchase of the illustrious coffees and I believe teas that they do offer, be sure to use code Featherfall at checkout and receive a 10% discount. And of course, I don't want to forget our other sponsor, Skull Splitter. Skull Splitter. The metallic dice that you can actually hurt your feet with more than a Lego because it is metal and pointy. So don't step on them. Keep them on the table and roll to your heart's content, because these are the greatest dice out on the market today. They will last to eternity, become family heirlooms handed down from generation to generation of gamers until eventually the world ends and alien archaeologists dig them up and say, wow, these are some good dice. Be sure to use, once again, code Featherfall at checkout for a 10% discount. And of course, with both of these items, we here at Featherfall, both player, GM, and otherwise, are more than happy to accept gifts of either of these two sponsors sent our direction. Please reach out to us through Discord for more details. And without much further ado, let's dive in.
All right, so shall we get our recap in?
You have the floor.
Last time on Sigil Confidential, the crew managed to vacate the room with the undead crowded inside, and good use of magic kept them in there as, one by one, they put their assailants out of their misery. Except for one. One of the undead walked out of the room, bypassing every trap without issue and phasing through a wall beyond. With the room cleared, they went to look at the wall and saw a panel with the numbers 1 through 9 on it. They assumed it was some sort of numerical lock, but couldn't make heads or tails of how it worked. But curiously, there was breathing on the other side of the wall. Deeper into the ship they went, and they stumbled upon a strange-looking contraption next to an observation window. The ghost picked up a panel with a number of keys on it, printed with letters and other strange symbols on them. She accidentally pressed some of the keys, and a magic window on the device sprang to life, with words of a mission log for the ship they were on. A secondary habitation lander called the Slipstream, to land on a new world they discovered and make contact with the native elves. The big behemoth they saw earlier was, in fact, the actual Haruspex. They went further, and in another room, an oval-shaped craft was gently swaying and occasionally bumping into the floor and ceiling, explaining a few noises they heard earlier. Another contraption in the corner sprang to life, and a voice came out of it. A message of distress with talk of a dimensional anomaly that had appeared. It sounded vaguely like what happened to Cairn, but it could have just been a coincidence. Further down, the crew found perhaps one of the only remaining fully intact corpses of the Slipstream's crew with another contraption beside it. The ghost couldn't get this one to turn on, but Jimmy had the brilliant idea of taking the corpse and putting her hand in the space allocated for one on the device. As they were maneuvering her out of the space she passed away in, Jimmy remembered that his girlfriend wasn't the only one who could speak with the dead. As a poor elven woman spoke, she made mention of her people making contact with the Galdashaw elves. It was, in fact, Cairn that they were going to explore, and the blast of negative energy that was unleashed onto that world is also what wrecked the Slipstream. The Haruspex had also been orbiting Cairn at the time, so by all accounts, the crew had reached their destination. One final room remained on the Slipstream, and inside, the ghost made her way over to one final contraption, where the corpse of another elven woman lay beside it. The magic window had a flashing symbol on it that made no sense to her, but she tapped it. Another voice came out of this one, the sorrowful final message of the ship's captain to any more of her kind coming to try and save them, begging them to turn back, for all was lost. Her daughter was on the ship, and the captain put her daughter into arcane sleep in an attempt to save her. The name on the corpse's suit matched the name of the captain that was heard in her message, and beneath it was a 4-digit number. The crew took that information and made haste back to the numerical log they had seen earlier. They pressed the number keys in the same order as the one they saw next to the captain's name, and the seam in the wall broke, the door sliding to the side and revealing a young elven woman in an enclosed chamber, very much alive and in a deep slumber. What will be revealed when the Sigil crew speaks to the last living crew member of the Haruspex? Will they be able to figure out a way into Cairn? Find out starting right now on Sigil Confidential, the Uncanny Odyssey.
Bravo. Bravo. And I do have to say that the captain's message was one of my favorite parts of this arc so far.
Oh my god. It was so sad.
But yes, I believe we left off with you guys trying to figure out what to do about the sleeper.
Yes.
So we will pick up from there. Take it away.
All right. Well, at this point, I think Bryn is going to step forward and try and see if she can even open this thing.
Wait. So,
ill-advised. If whatever is in there has been in some sort of stasis for who knows how long, I think we should have our chronomancer take a look at things.
Why would us two need to take a look at things?
I don't know. Crazy time shit.
actually, I was thinking, are we headed back or are we going deeper? It seems like we need to go deeper, right?
Go deeper. We explored every room on the ship.
I mean, out of this ship to the actual Haruspex. Like, we need to go to that ship. Right?
I believe that we need to go there, yes.
Would it be better to drag an extra person or leave them here and come back?
I think it would be in our best interest to bring her along, considering that she is the last living crew member of the Haruspex. She will have the knowledge of the inner workings of the Haruspex, if of anyone. And she can actually read the text and tell us how everything works.
It's assuming she can speak any languages that we actively speak.
Well, just to remind you too, you guys were able to kind of thumb your way through the written dialect based upon your knowledge of Elven that you do have.
I have none.
That some of you do have.
I have comprehend languages.
There is that too.
I speak Sylvan Rat.
Lizard shit.
Magic
I speak
stuff.
I speak Sylvan Rat. Elven was derived from it many eons ago. I can probably communicate with her.
How? She was the daughter. We figured that out.
Yes.
We assume.
Both correct.
I'm just thinking, how much will she actually know if she might not have been like, she might have just been the captain's daughter.
Yeah, but devil's advocate, the captain's daughter always knows like some super secret back alley, like through the ship's walls path, because they don't get supervised and they grew up there.
She probably knows enough. She's a captain's daughter, but there's no telling how long they were even on the ship before everything that happened on Cairn happened.
The last couple daughters of prominent individuals that you've dealt with have known quite a bit.
Draken would know that, Bryn wouldn't.
Well, even, there was another daughter you guys dealt with in Sigil that was pretty in the know.
Yeah, true. Anyways, I think it's going to be in our best interest to have her along. She can tell us some things, even if she couldn't tell us everything. 'Cause I had no sodding idea what a lot of the symbols on those keys meant. I banged my head against a lot of those and just happened to figure it out.
Okay, but when she inevitably dies, deeper in the ship, let's not get sad.
Yeah, that's on you.
God,
I vote leave her here.
you guys must
I
think
vote
I'm a
come-
monster.
Come back when we're on our way out.
Either that or we bring her over to the Gale and then go check out the big ship.
I think she will be an asset to us now.
Would I kill
I'm
this
going to
poor
let her
innocent
out.
girl?
So Bryn will walk up to the door and figure out how to open it.
All right. So tell me. Well, here, I'll describe kind of what you're seeing. You tell me what you're doing.
Okay.
So, as you can see from the image, there's a round window and a closed metal door with no hinges or handles visible. The metal around the circular window is completely smooth. You can see the seam where it would open, although you're not sure what direction it would open.
Anything else around the window?
No. Nothing that stands out. I mean, there's little discrepancies in the metal here and there, but you're not really sure what they are. They could be fasteners or damage, pockmarks. It's hard to say what's, meant to be there and what's not, just because this is so alien.
God, sodding. Surely there has to be a way to open up this window if we even had to get the numbers to a numerical lock to even open up the door to get here to begin with. Surely there must be an opening in here somewhere. Somehow. Or do we just break the window?
It's always an option.
I don't think breaking the window is good. Like you said, there has to be a way to open this. I'm sure. did the captain say anything in that little like video thing?
Would you like me to replay it for you?
I think we're good.
That may have been like how to open it. 'Cause I don't recall there being anything in particular, but
No, she didn't mention how to open it in the replay.
No, the only thing she mentioned was that she put her daughter in magic sleep in an attempt to save her. That's all.
I would like to see if I notice any like hidden panels or anything.
You may make a roll if you'd like.
I will.
Let's see. No, you don't see anything standing out. Strange.
The creature looks so peaceful, it would be a shame to disturb it. I'm not in favor of... So I'm not going to tinker with this.
Fair.
Bryn's just going to walk up to it and she's just going to bonk her forehead against the window and just close her eyes.
Okay.
Deep breath out, just... What do we even do here?
So, you rest your head against the cold glass. Close your eyes. Everyone's mulling around behind you. There's, it's the quiet mumbling that would occur in a group in this particular type of situation. And you get suddenly this sense, Bryn, something is staring you down hard.
Her eyes are going to snap open at this point.
You come face to face with the creature that disappeared through the wall, staring at you from the other side of the glass. This dead-eyed, baleful look.
She's actually going to jump back and go, "What?"
Yes. And so you step back, and it just stands, it hovers there, more or less, kind of just on the other side of the glass, watching you. And you get the sense that, unlike the other ones that you've encountered, that there is some sense of intelligence to this one. Like, it's aware of you. It's not just lunging at a living creature. Like, it's watching you closely.
Yeah, so at this, I think Bryn's going to, after she regains her composure, she's going to have a very perplexed look on her face, tilt her head to the side, and just say, "Hello?" in Sylvan.
You get no answer. It just continues to stare at you.
That, however, I will fuck with. Shoulder the rifle.
Okay.
Ratt. Bryn's going to hold her arm out in front of Ratt.
It is on the other side of the glass, Rat.
Okay. I still I start to lower the...
Okay. Just, no, just letting you know,
Not
make sure.
checking my line of fire. Bryn's in my way.
Because I know you were opposed to breaking the glass. That's why I mentioned that.
Initially, but that was before there was a creepy inside it. I mean, it's probably better that it's inside that and not on the outside.
Okay.
It's not adversarial at the moment, Rat, so...
Yeah, but do you see its face? Like, normal things don't look like that.
No, it
We'd
doesn't.
be doing the world a favor to put it down.
But it's on the other side of the wall right now, where our...
And as long as it stays there, then we can then we can be friends.
Yes. And we don't need to be trying to destroy it or the window with the woman we're trying to save on the other side.
How do you know it's not doing that?
Good question.
Why?
Mayhaps
What?
the dreamer projects a guardian.
Yeah, I can't tell
What
a
do you
sodding...
know of these things? Like, you're speaking their language.
I can't tell a sodding thing. It's not answering me. I would love to know what they are trying to do here, but...
Is that like a thing that their race can do? Can they project through dreams?
Why in the... Why in all of the multiverse would I know that?
I don't know, you know the language. You think maybe that's like in the book that you learn the language from. I don't know. I don't know their language. But with the species I do know the languages of, I know at least a little bit about their physiology.
So,
I didn't learn anything from a book. Sylvan is my first language, Rat.
Oh, okay. So can you do that?
as you guys
No.
are arguing, as you guys are arguing, at some point during that discussion, the creature vanished. It's no longer visible there.
Bryn will just turn back to the window and say, uh-huh. Well, we learned nothing from that, didn't we?
Hey, invisible thing. Can you wake her up? Just, like, open this?
Bryn will walk back to the window.
Okay. Well, here, let's do this. We're gonna put you here, just because you're
Okay.
kind of in front of the window.
Alright. And she'll put her hand on it.
It's cool to the touch. Bryn,
Yes.
could you make a dexterity save, please?
Okay. I rolled the big numbers.
There you go. That's a good one. So, Bryn, as you place your hand on the glass, your changeling sense starts tingling, and like the hair on the back of your neck just stands up, and you get this sudden sense of just something not being right, that you're in danger. And right at the last second, you step back just as your heels begin to sink through the floor. The floor beneath your feet literally becoming incorporeal as you jump out of the way, narrowly avoiding a fall, most likely out of the ship itself. For just a split second, you see the face of that creature through the semi-translucent floor before it goes solid again.
Not what I meant.
Bryn's just going to look down and just go, well. This thing actually is a guardian of her, truly. Yet, we can communicate our intent to it. Refuses to even speak to us. Though I imagine it's not very happy with us when we killed several of its fellows.
I feel like it's different. It probably didn't care.
So, once again, as you're talking, Draken, give me a dex save, please.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Not so good.
So as you're discussing this, Draken, in his animated, glittery fashion, says what he just said, and then kind of pauses for effect, and just whoomph, straight down through the floor.
Wings. The moment the floor disappears, I take it out.
That's all right. Well, real quick before you do, what is your AC, please?
Currently 15.
15.
Nope, 17.
What's the 17 for?
Fortified position, he has half cover because he's within 10 feet of me.
I don't know if it would count in this regard. He's falling into something that's grabbing hold of him, basically.
This is for you to decide.
I'm going to go with the base 15 just because he's literally like falling into the thing that's trying to grab him, and there's no cover from you that could affect it in this regard.
It's magical cover.
Let's go with the 15. It'll be more interesting.
A shimmering field of magical protection. No, I mean, if it's a shimmering field of magical protection, I guess that would still play, as silly as it sounds.
As it sounds, this is artificial bullshit.
D&D. No, that's alright. We'll go with 17. That's fine. Let me see here. I think I will still give him advantage, though. If that's okay with you guys.
It was a surprise attack, so I mean...
Do it.
21.
Ooh.
So you take 3 points of cold damage as this thing just wraps around you. And that's 3 points from your constitution.
Wait, what?
What?
It reduces constitution score?
Yes.
Shit.
3 points from your constitution.
All right.
And you are grappled.
Now, quick question.
Yes.
Just so I know how I'm writing it.
Okay.
Permanent or temporary?
Well, I mean, it can be repaired. I wouldn't do that to you. That would be cruel.
Okay.
That would be first
Let me
edition D&D. No, it can be repaired with the right spells or whatever.
Okay.
But as you fall through the floor, you literally just feel the life suck out of your body. You just suddenly feel like tired and achy, like years just got pulled from your life. Everyone kind of sees Draken go down, and then eyes go big as this thing just grips him and pulls him down through the floor, which immediately goes solid behind them.
Okay,
Yeah.
so...
What? Did Dark Dragon just get pulled through the floor?
No time. Bryn is going to bend down, and she is going to use a charge of her ghost step ring to, like, stick her body through the floor and hold her arm out to see if she can try and, like, grab Draken. I don't even know if the incorporeality will transfer, but shit, she's gonna try.
All right, do you have a description of the item that you could post, or it's a ghost step ring. If I can pull it up, if nothing else.
Well, okay, so it's the ghost step tattoo in ring form is what it is.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. Paste it in chat here. There we go.
I just thought that deck save was actually 15.
Oh yeah, because of Cinder's aura.
I literally just remembered that.
Oh.
His 10 was his 15.
It still would have got him, I think.
Damn.
Yeah, we'll say got him, yeah.
It's all good. It's all good. Okay, so you become incorporeal to the end of your next turn.
Yeah, so she's just really quickly seeing if she can just, like, grab Draken. And if she can't in time, then she'll just, like, you know, pull back, basically.
You could, but you would need to go corporeal again to actually physically grab him.
Ah, shit, you're right.
And I don't, because the main thing I was looking for to see if you had the ability to drag him basically into that state with you.
Yeah.
But I don't think it allows for that.
No. Well, she'll use it to see. She probably would have known this, but, like, you know, she's... We'll just say she did that to look around.
So you peek your head through, and you see, like, the bottom of the husk of the ship kind of open out to the, you know, the realms beyond, the maelstrom in the distance. You can feel the cold and whatnot. And you see this creature kind of wrapped around Draken and then falling away from the ship, with Draken kind of probably panicked a little bit and trying to figure out what to do next. Now you can launch through the floor if you want to chase after them, but that's up to you.
She is not going to do that immediately because there's no, like, real way back.
That's fair. Alright. So, I tell you what, anyone else want to try to do anything before I let Draken attempt something?
Well, now I'm gonna point the linear accelerator, like, right at that glass and yell at the cage. Bring him back right now, or this one's losing a head.
You will get no response from that. You will get no response from that. It was a good try.
It was a try.
It was a good try. Alright. Anyone else?
I'm just trying to get my sheet pulled up.
You're good. You're
Sorry.
good. You're good. We'll let Cinder try something first. And if you could think of anything Jimmy might even be able to do, you're welcome to utilize him.
Oh, shit.
Don't worry, I have plenty of ideas.
I mean, I could cast Burning Hands or something.
Probably wouldn't help you guys too much.
Yeah, probably not.
It would help me.
No.
I finally want to fight, guys.
Looks like anything I can do would be a one-way trip.
Do you want to try a one-way trip? It's your call.
I can do that and bring one person with me, but that really wouldn't help the situation, would it?
Depends on what you do once you're on the other side.
True. Let me get a closer look at my character sheet.
Mm-hmm. can feel the tension.
We don't like to lose our people.
Could this be the night that Draken dies?
No.
That's a good answer. I have a feeling he's got something up his sleeve. Other than glitter.
A little bit. We'll see. Might work, might not.
It's more glitter.
It's more glitter.
Held
I mean, it's probably
person needs line of sight.
Yeah, Misty Step
Um,
needs the same thing.
Yep. The floor is not see-through, is it?
No. No, it's old, rusted, ratty metal.
I don't need to be able to see to do Dimension Door. If anybody has a one-way ticket, maybe we can cooperate.
If you can just make the floor disappear again, real quick, I can just like plop them on the floor next to us with my portal gun.
The only thing I can do is go to a location that I can describe. A place you can see, one you can visualize, or one you can describe by stating distance and direction.
Yeah, so that would be a little difficult.
I mean, I
Yeah.
could say straight down into the floor 5 feet, but that really wouldn't account for speed.
And it could work out bad.
And it's not completely open. You're still within the shell of the wreckage, so
Mm-hmm.
that could be a one-way ticket for other reasons too. If you end up teleporting into something.
Yeah. So, whenever Bryn stuck her head through the floor, how far away? How far from the gale are we?
The gale?
Yeah, like, was Bryn able to see the gale from the bottom of the hull of the ship?
You might have been able to kind of see it at a distance, like peripheral.
But the rope that we used to, like, held on to get up here wasn't anywhere nearby?
No, because you guys, a good distance north of where you're standing right now, that big tear in the ship is where you guys came in.
Jeez.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Is freezing sphere an actual globe? It's just cold energy, right?
Let me look. It's a good question. Let's have a look. All right.
I can put it into the chat if that'll help. I don't want to actually cast it until I know.
It explodes in a 60-foot radius sphere.
Scratch that.
Yeah.
I could use Mage Hand to wave goodbye, but that's about it.
Freezing sphere. I'll make sure it doesn't hurt, Draken. Blam!
Yeah, the range and target of shield is south, so...
That's all good. It's all good. Draken's
Wall of
got-
stone? A point you choose within range.
Again, you have to be able to see it, I think.
Yeah, you do
Church.
have to be able to finger the point. Yeah, what's up?
May I do something?
Sure, what do you got? Oh my god, that's a
I'm
lot of
doing
text.
that.
That's a
Well,
lot
I'll make
of
it
text.
easy.
Uh,
It's teleport.
oh,
I'm
teleport.
going for the deck of the
Oh!
Okay.
where I've been on for very well, so I am very familiar with it.
This is a big level 7 spell, too.
Yes, I'm just
My
going
God.
to the gift.
Oh my god, the way this is written out is so nasty.
The problem is it's a table, and
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
table they converted to words. It's really crappy.
Yeah, no, it's alright. Hang on, let me pull up an easier to read just so I can look at the table.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go.
It's unfortunate that you only have one of these level 7 spell slots. Oh my god.
Well, I have an 8th level too, so.
It was a good one.
Yeah,
to bring.
true.
It was certainly a good one to bring.
What are 7th and 8th level spells? I've heard of 4th level spells.
Okay, here we go. So, let's see here. Must be known to you, must be on the plane of existence, familiarity, whether you arrive there successful. Alright, give me that D100 roll.
Yes. Like I said, I'm going for the deck of the Gale.
The Gale, okay.
Because I feel that I'm familiar with that very much.
95. 95. Well, as much as I wish that was a much lower roll for tits and shiggles. No, you land the Gale.
Okay, I'll start making my way back.
You land the Gale. I'm trying to just. No, you wouldn't have brought him with you because it's only what you determined to bring with you, isn't it? It's.
Yep.
If you target an object, it can't be held or carried by an unwilling creature. I wonder if you count as being held or carried, though. No, I'm not going to do that to you. As funny as it would be. Draken is an object. No, you poof over to the Gale. Much to the surprise of the people there. Draken.
Yes.
I do need you to make a dex save, though.
Okay.
This is
Question, did we hear Draken outside do that?
I don't know if you'd have been able to, really. Because it's just a...
It's verbal.
Yeah, but I mean
It's
just a verbal...
verbal. It's like he said a thing, he said a magic word, and he like flicked his fingers, and like poof, he turned into a cloud of glitter, and then uncloud of glittered at the Gale.
Yeah, he said like
Ooh.
alakaboo or something, and like poofed.
Right?
Yeah, I just want to know if we recognize, like, or if we heard Draken, like, utter the verbal components of the spell and then try and recognize it, because that, could very well...
I tell you what, I will give you an Arcana check.
You're through multiple floors, though.
No, it's just one floor.
I mean, Bryn was able to stick her head through the floor and see Draken.
Yeah, no, go ahead, give an Arcana check, and I'll give you a chance.
Right, you may want to be making this roll too. Because I mean, we technically all would have heard it.
Ooh, yeah, not sure what that spell was.
Yeah.
Rat. Well. Yeah, that was definitely a trans-dimensional shift from one place to another. Actually.
Hey.
It's true. Yes, I agree. That I concur. Definitely, sir. That was definitely a trans-dimensional shift. You nerds.
Do I know which spell that was based on the
Yes.
roll?
Yeah, you both did.
Okay.
And I assume y'all say that out loud.
Istu doesn't.
Yeah.
With Rat.
No, it kind of feels like there was some teleportation or like rift energy, but that could have been the creature. Like, I don't know what that was. Like, I have no reason to believe it was Draken, but I definitely felt like a surge of...
White Hot Atonement? No, that's something else entirely. Sorry.
Well, that was Draken speaking those words. I can only assume that he was speaking the verbal components of a spell. Let's hurry back to the Gale. If he's not here, then he probably made his way back there. Let's hurry. And Bran is, we will have to worry about the girl later. And Bran is going to start,
Well,
booking...
before you run off.
Yeah.
1, 2. Wow. Okay. Istu, you're getting grabbed at
Nice.
as the thing
What do I
comes
roll?
back up through the floor. This is just what's your AC. It's an attack.
14 normally, 19 with shield,
Okay.
which is
half
this.
Shimmering magical cannons.
Yeah, so you get the bonus from his shimmering magical cannon.
Okay. 21 then?
Okay.
It's a bit noisy here, sorry.
That's alright. 21.
Oh, God.
So,
Yeah.
you feel a cold hand come up through the floor and kind of wrap around your leg, your calf. And it's so cold that it burns, and you can just feel like some essence of your life drain out as you lose a point of constitution.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't grab a hold of you, it just touched you. And is
Okay, the floor is lava. Got it, got it.
is coming up through the floor behind you. Now,
Can I see what's coming up through the floor?
yes.
Oh. I casted a reaction spell. How are we doing this? Because if I can see it, is it a humanoid that I can see, or is it just like a mythical creature that I can't tell what it is?
It is a semi-spectral undead entity.
Okay.
Because I would like to try to cast this.
Okay. And that's fine. You can cast that as a reaction. It's fine.
Okay.
It does
yeah.
not have an effect, but your character wouldn't have known that. So that's a solid reaction to what just happened.
That provides useful information because now I know that's not a humanoid.
Yes. Very correct. So
Yeah.
let's put Draken in outer space. For the moment. And we're going to... I'm going to remove all turns. Remove all turns again. And remove all turns again. But yes, let's roll some initiative. And pray that it doesn't screw up.
Nice.
And Draken, you are welcome to as well, although your situation is completely different right now and not good.
Mine
I
is
can't seem
not
to find
good.
my token where I am.
Right here.
That's interesting.
I don't see what you just pinged.
Right here.
Oh shit. Okay. I think I do. Hang on.
Is it because of a lack of light?
No, I see it.
Okay.
I see it.
Okay.
Right
Yeah,
here.
yeah, that's you.
Just making sure I selected it. So this time when I roll, okay, if it doesn't work,
You're good.
it's not because I didn't click the token. Now I can't find the character sheet.
We'll get this. It's okay.
We're full of accidents today. It's just so good.
We got this.
What about Jimmy there?
Oh, yeah. Would anyone like to run Jimmy for the sake of combat?
I will try. I will make an attempt.
Let's see. Boom. I will add you to the sheets. There you go. You should have access.
All right. We just rolled.
S2. That was a good roll.
Okay.
Yeah, and I would like to add my intelligence to that. I think this character can do that.
Okay. Well, I mean, you're pretty far up there.
Yeah.
You're already in the top.
Just eat that into chat. Yep.
No, I mean, like, you're already at the top of the initiative.
All right. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. It's a 27.
Yeah, you even beat Jimmy.
Nice.
Okay, it looks like it's all correct. So, let's do this. S2. What would you like to do?
Well, this creepy thing just reached out of the floor and touched me. Not a fan of whatever that was. I'm gonna use my movement to get as far away from that as logically possible, but at the same time remaining within 5 feet of Cinder, who is, I'm assuming, here. We're gonna chill right over here. Whatever that is not human.
I'm going to very, very politely ask, are you disengaging as your action?
Oh God. Yes.
Okay. I mean, I'll take
Thank
that.
you.
I'll take that opportunity attack if you want, but I figure I'd give you a choice.
I think I'll play it safe this time. We're gonna.
Bear in mind, Cinder's probably going to move into melee, and if aura is 10 feet, just so you're aware of that.
Okay.
Anything else for you?
Okay. I want to see if
the-
there's anything else that I can do here.
It would have to be a bonus action.
Yes. I don't. That's an action. That's fire. We can't do that. That's an action. That's. God, everything is an action. Oh. Who picked these spells? That's a reaction. Yeah, I probably don't have anything.
Alright.
I'm just gonna, I'm gonna step away, inform the party that is not a human being. Whatever it is, it's not a humanoid, I should say, sorry.
So, S2 steps
kinda
away, looks over their spells in their mind, and goes, "Oh, thanks, Obama."
Hey, it's not a humanoid, because it would be weird for a Yuan-Ti to be like, that's not a human, you know?
Oh yeah, that's fair. That's very fair. All right. In that case, Ratt. What do you got?
Is it corporeal?
It's hard to say.
It's hard to say. It really is.
It did just come up through the floor.
How about Zap?
Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost.
Okay.
And then we'll give it 2 of these
With the Force Ballista.
with the Force Ballista on the end of clip to the top and bottom of the accelerator. Bam.
So the Ray of Frost passes harmlessly through it, creating a little frost patch on the wall behind it. The Force Ballista. Wow, is that right? The Force Ballista fires, the 2 of them. You have 2 of them, right?
I do.
Yeah, they choo, laser beam. And the thing moves with an ungodly jerking speed and actually dodges out of the way of both of them.
That thing ain't natural.
I see. Wow.
That's all.
All right.
That was my action and bonus. I will not move.
This is fair.
Question for Cinder.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to add my global save modifier button. What is your bonus aura thing? Is it 6?
+5.
5. Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
That is all. I conclude my turn.
All right, so
It is your turn.
yes. Let's get a tail. God damn it.
The angel. The angel.
Neither of those really benefit us in this situation. Crap. This is hard when Bryn has like literally no spells. Because she dumped all of it in the Gale, who can't even hear us, so I'm a determining to tails a bonus action. Shit. Fuck. What do I do?
Run up and attack it.
No. Let me check a thing real quick. Tales from Beyond. She will take the tail runaway, but she is going to hold her action to attack if the thing gets close.
Okay, that is fair. All right. Cinder, I can feel you itching. What do you got?
Well, I've seen that it's incorporeal.
Okay.
So therefore,
And
I'm
also
gonna
really fast for some reason.
Yes.
And yeah, but at the same time, I get 3 Eldritch Blasts that I can do. Gives me 3 chances to hit it with force damage, so yeah, I'm gonna do Eldritch Blast, but first I'll use a bonus action, and I'm actually gonna use my Hexblade's Curse. So I can crit on a 19 or 20, or is that the difference?
Hexblade's curse?
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't remember.
Oh yeah, there you go. You gain +5 bonus of damage rolls, score a critical hit on a roll of 19 or 20, and you gain 10 hit points if it dies. So
Alright.
yeah, I'm going to do Hexblade's Curse
Alright.
and use Eldritch Blast. Have my 3 attacks. Any second then. That's number 1. 2 and 3. 27, 24, and 27.
Let me see here.
If, yeah.
Okay. So, real quick, I was just looking something up. The Hexblade's Curse? Is there a save or anything for that?
Nope.
Okay, it's just an auto hit.
It's just I choose a creature I can see within 30 feet. It gets cursed for 1 minute. I can only do it once per short rest.
Okay, no, that's fine. I was just checking to make sure. So, let's see.
When you're multi-classing, I swear, man.
1 and 3 hit.
24 doesn't hit. Holy shit.
No, it does not.
Wow.
1 and 3 does, though.
Wow. 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 Well, that's...
If you want to
let's
roll
see.
those damage dice.
Roll 2d10 plus... I guess plus 20?
I think you just click on the Eldritch Blast there. It should auto roll.
Yep. I'm not sure that it'll add... Oh, I'll just add 5 on each one then.
It's got the +10 listed there.
Oh yeah, it does.
Hover over the number to make sure that It added the 5, so
Yeah, it's only added the 5 to the damage. It's a +10 to hit. So
Okay.
it's 13 and 9 is 22 plus another 10. 32 damage.
All right. So that does hit the creature, and you see it kind of jerk back a little bit, but you also see its eyes kind of narrow in on you, Cinder.
Good.
Anything else?
I'll step forward 5 feet, just to there.
All right.
But everyone else is still within my 10 feet aura, so just there.
Okay. Now, keep in mind what I'm about to say is not player knowledge or character knowledge for you guys, okay? As we
Okay.
get to Draken's turn. So make sure your reactions or actions do not take it into account. Not that I need to tell you guys that, but just as a disclaimer for those at home who might try to give you advice. Draken, as you hit the deck of the gale, you narrowly avoid a fire. Looking around, fire is everywhere. The ship is listing to one side, and the crew is just going nuts, attacking one another. Bodies are everywhere. It's complete chaos.
Okay. I am first off. Do I see the rope?
No, the rope has been cut.
Right. How far is it to the ship? The one that we were on.
It's drifted probably a good 100 to 110 feet from where it was. It was already a little distance off.
I am going to take a running leap and hold at my air thing, and I am going to use my innate ability to fly and just head for the other.
Alright. So you just bolt.
Pretty much.
Alright. To get that.
I will deal with that later.
That was for the 3 people around you taking pot shots at you as you ran.
All right.
They all missed.
golly.
Gloriously. So Draken is in the air. Keep in mind where you are, Draken.
Yeah.
You're okay for now. Rules of the phlogiston. You have your own little atmosphere for the time being.
You said it's about 100, so with a good flight and full speed, 2 rounds.
There you go. Keep track. You are on the move.
Yes.
All right. That'll bring us to Jimmy.
All right, so see if I can do this. So Jimmy is going to jump forward, and I think he's going to 2-weapon fighting, try and, see if we can hit this thing. First with Black Jammer, and then with the Stalwart Wall, as per usual.
Okay.
So hopefully this will roll a sneak attack damage.
But he won't get he doesn't have an advantage.
He's within 5 feet of an ally.
Does that...
Yes.
Does that count if the ally is not in melee?
I believe so,
Scallywag.
yeah.
We could use Scallywag's help action to give him a advantage too.
Well, it doesn't matter. He's within 5 feet of an ally.
Okay.
But
I cannot wait to get rid of these rules. I cannot tell you how much I despise these rules. And it's not because I don't like losing, it's just that is the dumbest thing in the world.
As Jacob would say, rogues are the best class in the game.
Yeah.
But that said, that roll.
Yeah, that roll.
Big oof.
Big oof.
Yeah. Was that already the advantaged roll?
Oh, wait, Wait, no, it was not, actually. I did not click advantage, so, never mind.
Just roll a second time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn it.
So, it's still not enough to clip the thing.
Yeah. Wait, that was with the stalwart. Well, not Blackjammers. Rip. Can we just say that was going to be his second attack? Because Jimmy's first attack was meant to be with Blackjammers, so.
Go ahead. One more.
Yeah, so we'll call that a second attack. So. No.
Still not quite enough. So Blackjammer does connect, but it glances off the strange suit that the creature is wearing.
I guess the same with the stalwart wall.
Yeah.
So.
Jimmy's rolling really good today.
So he's going to cunning action disengage and go back.
Alright. This is fair. Does Scallywag get a cunning action as well?
I don't know.
No, we'll let it go. It's fine.
Scallywag's usually on Jimmy's shoulder, so.
This thing wouldn't have taken a pot shot at a mechanical bird anyway. It barely recognizes that it's there. Alright. That brings us to the creature. The creature vanishes into the floor. And that is its move as far as you know. It is two. You're up.
Okay. Poof. It's gone. Okay. That's not good.
I'll do this so you're not staring at that same spot.
Hey, it's
I
home.
I look around. I'm sorry. I'm
You're
just.
good. Tense moment. I understand.
Where am I standing right now? Where am I standing? Am I right next to Bryn?
Yes.
Okay. Let me read this really carefully before I say anything. Istu is a bit freaked out. Something just reached through the floor and tried to grab them. Right?
And then came out.
And came out and was like at them.
Were you with us when I showed the image? I could re-show it.
I was not, but I don't need more nightmares, in case you were wondering.
I'll put it in chat just in case you want to look at it, you know.
You know, I don't know that I need to see the terror that awaits me. Oh God. Okay. I had to look too. That's the thing. This is what gets me. I had to look. Okay. Terrifying. No. Those are the words. Okay.
This is fun.
So, I gotta find out if there is some actual evidence for this.
That it existed?
So, you know how chameleons change to blend into their environment?
Are you wanting to change colors?
I want to do this.
Alter self. Okay, what are you trying to alter? What do you want to do?
Istu looks to their left and right. I guess we have Ratt here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Between Ratt and Bryn, and goes Alakazam or whatever the spicy fancy words are, and changes their appearance to be the specified height, weight, facial features, hair coloration, and skin tone of a changeling.
Okay.
Specifically the one right there.
Okay. So you...
So Istu's going to make themselves look like Bryn. Lamau.
Nice. Solid move.
You'll elicit a smile out of her. She'll just chuckle.
That works. All right.
Great. Now there's 2 of them.
All right. Anything else for Istu?
We're keeping a close eye on the floor and holding movement if I can do that to just...
You want to hold a dodge action?
Right, if I can do that and just like not move from this spot and like be ready.
Okay. No, that's fine. Not a problem.
That's my turn.
All right.
Poof.
All right. In that case, that brings us to Ratt.
How tall is this room? Like, how high is the ceiling?
I believe we said it's about, 13, 14 feet?
Okay. I kick off the ground and I hover about 8 feet in the air.
Okay. This is fair. Everyone's nervous now. I love it. All right.
And I hold my action to Ray of Frost this thing if it reappears.
Okay. Ray of Frost is your ready to action?
This is I declare my ready to action. Yes.
Okay. Bryn, you're up.
Yeah, so Bryn is going to ready her action to... So she has 1 innate Misty Step. I don't know if the Gale would have gotten this too. She can cast Misty Step with her spell slots, and then she can do it like once a day, just naturally. If she still has that, then I would like to ready her action to Misty Step away from this thing.
I'll be kind and allow it.
Okay.
That's fine. All right, so Misty Step readied. Anything else?
That's it.
Cinder, you're up.
I'm gonna ready an action to Eldritch Blast the thing if it pops back up into sight.
Okay, that's fair. Draken, still moving?
Yep, still moving.
Pumping those wings. All
Exactly.
right. All right. Jimmy. Anything?
Oh yeah. Jimmy will ready an action to attack.
All right.
If it, comes within 5 feet of him.
Okay. That is perfectly all right. My turn. Nothing happens. It's 2. And if you want to just keep the item keep the action, just say keep the action. That's fine. It's up to you.
Okay. Well, let's see. This. I'm gonna maintain concentration and just be at the ready because this thing is coming back in a second to grab one of us, and it hopefully won't be me.
Okay. That's fair.
Close eye on the floor.
Ratt,
That's my turn.
you maintaining?
I maintain.
Okay. Brent?
Maintaining.
Cinder?
Mm-hmm. Same.
Draken? Same.
Yeah, but
This will be your last round.
yep. Keep
Okay.
moving.
Alright. Jimmy?
Maintaining.
Okay. And my turn. Nothing happens.
Whee!
It's 2.
Okay. I wonder. Ooh. I could do. Well. Hmm. I'm gonna do this.
Crown of Stars. Okay.
And that's my turn.
Keeping them readied.
Right. Well, the duration is an hour, so I can cast this and wait.
Okay. That's perfectly alright. That sounds good. Rat.
I also should have a light source with this, but it's not going to change the dynamic lighting, is it?
I can add a light source, that's no problem.
It's a 30-foot dim light. I don't know if that changes anything.
Let's see here. I will put this... We'll just put it right here for now.
Okay.
I don't know if that changed anything.
Slightly, but it's
Okay.
not a big deal.
It's there. Alright, a rat.
I continue holding my action.
Okay. Bryn.
Continue holding.
Cinder.
Maintaining.
Draken. Let's move you. As you
Yay.
come into the ship, you are on the deck. Right about the point that you entered the first time. So a little further north if you're having trouble finding it.
Found it.
Okay.
Cool. All right.
You are on the ship. What are you doing?
I'm just moving.
Okay.
And I get to about here. That's it. Just a double move. Getting close.
So, just for fun, why don't you guys give me a perception roll to see if Draken scares the ever-living shit out of you and sets off your readied action? Since he never called out.
Oh, no.
Oh, that is priceless.
That last one was for Jimmy, by the way.
That is priceless. Cinder.
Oh, God.
Just roll one bolt. Just one bolt. I won't want you pummeling
Oh
with all
my
of them.
God, no.
Cinder gets surprised. Draken, you take a hit there, bud.
He
Do
only
I
takes
see it?
7.
Do I see this go off?
Do you see it go off?
I mean, you know, it's like, ah!
Yeah, it was kind of a, whoa, what's that?
Counter spell.
You want to counterspell it?
Yes.
Can
No.
you counterspell a cantrip?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a reaction,
Wow.
so. We won't even force roll it. I mean, it's a cantrip, so.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
don't think he's going to combat it if he has a choice. Unless you just really want to hit Draken. I've been itching to do this for so long.
I mean, counterspell's automatically like a higher
Yeah.
level, so it's auto.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, you. Oh, nope. Crisis averted. Brilliant. I love it. Okay.
You meant to say, ho, the camp when you're coming out of nowhere.
That will destroy your ready
Bye,
action, though,
Edward.
Cinder. Keep that in mind.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right. So, Jimmy, your turn.
Still holding.
All right. My turn. Do, 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 do. That square there, the big one, not the little one.
Mm-hmm.
That amount of floor just disappeared out from under you, Cinder.
Oh God.
Hey.
Can I? Okay, we need to grab people. We need to do things.
Hey, does he get a deck save?
I will give you a chance to have a deck save, but I need you to tell me how that's going to work in a feasible manner as this large chunk of floor disappears out from under you. I'm not going to do an instant fall, but I will give you a chance to tell me how you save yourself, if you can.
Diving forward towards this area, hoping one of these guys grabs my hands.
Okay. Because, yeah, you feel like the floor go out from under you, so pushing off is a little difficult, but I will give you the chance to kind of, like, spaz out and reach out, and I need you to... We're gonna...
Considering Dex is not my best save, in fact it's my worst save, I just rolled the roll of my life for that.
That's pretty
Dang.
good.
I would definitely try.
Oh,
Bryn would also help.
all right. So we've got Istu, Ratt, and Jimmy within proximity enough to do this. So I'm gonna do a
Jimmy
little.
would as well.
Oh yeah, of course, definitely. I'm gonna roll 1d6. 1 to 2 Istu, 3, 4 Ratt, 5, 6 Jimmy. That'll be the direction that his spaz out pushes him, and who gets the chance to try and grab him. Okay.
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 2 Istu, it's on you.
Okay.
I need you to... Let's roll to hit.
Wait, can Bryn help because she's right by us too?
Like an assist?
Yes.
Can you assist as a reaction?
No.
It's alright, it's alright. He got a good deck save, so the difficulty is going to be lower. I will let you
Okay.
choose a physical 2-hit roll based upon either strength or dex, your choice.
I mean, is that even a choice?
It's always a
Considering
choice.
the negative I have to strength?
Maybe you like a challenge. Maybe this is your chance to be like, look, I overcame all odds and still saved you with a negative.
Okay, I'm just gonna politely remind myself that I do have the lucky feat in case this goes badly. And we're gonna give it's only either strength or dex, right?
Yep, your choice. One of those two.
Okay.
I can feel the tension.
Save, not check.
Correct.
And do I get my
Oh, it's not a save, it's a 2-hit.
do I get my spell attack bonus for that 2-hit roll, or is it just raw?
Just raw physical.
So I just roll
Basically roll a
Through the-
dex check.
check, okay. Okay. The numbers don't differ. I don't know why. I just
It's okay. Come on, you got this.
Would she be able to add the +5? Oh, of course.
I'm gonna burn a point for that.
Okay, go ahead.
Didn't do better. I swear to God. I swear to God, if I don't catch him, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
What's your proficiency bonus?
Should be 5.
Yeah, 5.
So that's 18. It's an attack roll, remember? So you add
I
your
know,
proficiency
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I probably wouldn't be using my shield to fend her arm off.
bonus. Get away from me! Alright, so Istu reaches out at the last minute, snags Cinder by the hand as he goes down. Now, you may make an assisted strength save to hold on as the weight hits you. Bryn and Ratt
Yes.
may assist for this. To hold on to Istu so Istu doesn't go tumbling over. So, because Cinder's
Bryn
not light.
Yeah, Bryn is holding.
Okay.
Or definitely assisting.
Istu, give me a strength save. At advantage.
Will Ratt be helping?
Don't you ever say that to me.
Will Ratt be helping?
That's up to Ratt.
I mean, advantage is as much help as.
No, I don't do double advantage, but I will add an additional +2 bonus.
Exactly.
Okay.
If you want, you're not obligated.
I mean, I could just as easily.
You could
It's
just
you,
as
got it.
easily.
Take my sidearm and like portal gun.
It's 2.
Cinder onto the ground right there.
It's 2. You've got advantage +2. You've got this.
I just want to say, I'm sorry. Okay? I tried. I don't got the strong.
This
Okay.
is gonna be amazing.
But you've got advantage +2.
Okay?
+2.
You got it.
I don't got the strong. I said it earlier.
And you've also got the lucky feet too.
Can I do another point for that, please? Oh my god.
This is amazing.
Please.
I tell you what you can do is you can blame Chance, who just offered to jump in as a ghost and hit Draken.
Oh my god.
Mal.
So,
Really? Is
Before
that how we're
the
doing
floor
this?
disappears. Cinder, are you willing to
wait,
teleport?
are you able to do this as a reaction, right?
We're still in
Oh,
combat, remember?
Is there still? Oh god.
Yeah.
But no, that's an action.
I can't use a point for this.
Don't you just have the lucky feet?
She already used it. Or
Oh.
Master Miss already used it, yeah.
I used it for the deck save initially,
Yeah.
but not for the strength save.
Oh, is it not like multiple times with lucky feet?
Yeah, it's 3. I don't know.
Do you want to try it again?
Look.
You're going in the hole if you don't. It's your call. But you'll all be together.
Okay, so if we can take a second, okay? Without regard to whether or not my character is in peril, because they're not going to think about that. They don't
Yeah,
respond to fear like normal beings do.
of course.
We don't have those reactions, but we do know that this person, this warm being, for some reason, is important, right? So we've grabbed them and we're trying to hold on to them, and we're slipping into this abyss thing too. But to be honest, the ground we were standing on wasn't that stable to begin with. If the being that was under it could just reach up and whack-a-mole grab us.
Well, no. The being is phasing parts of the floor out, turning it ethereal.
No,
remember-
there's no stable ground anyway. So we're falling
Draken's here
from...
and Draken has teleport.
Yeah, but
Draken.
we're falling from one state to the next. You know, like
It's okay.
Well,
We're not-
Draken can get us all to safety before we have the opportunity to do this again. You know.
True that.
okay. I'm gonna try it again.
Okay.
Might be stupid, but that's what my character would do.
Go for it. Do it. Hero moment.
And
Not better.
There's a +2 to that.
Yeah.
14.
14. Okay. 14.
Wait, what about Cinder's aura? Because this is a strength save.
Oh yeah, add 5 to that.
14.
19.
Put 19.
19.
19 holds.
Yeah.
Woo!
So 19, not only do you manage to like hold as the weight of Cinder jerks at you, nearly toppling you over, even though Bryn and Ratt are both kind of holding onto your belt, you jerk back and yank him back up through the hole just as it's going solid again. narrowly avoiding cutting off Cinder's legs. Cinder, what is your AC?
20.
20? 20. So,
Is that 20?
Is this an actual attack? Wait. Is this an attack on me on its turn?
what's that?
That's an attack
Yes.
on the thingy's turn, isn't it? I
It-
can react to that, right?
Can you react while you're falling through a hole, desperately trying not to do tumbling into space?
If it's a reaction.
Just tell me what you're trying to do. Let's be realistic, though.
Realistically, I was just gonna attempt to cast a shield spell, but my hands are probably busy right now, so.
Yeah, they would be.
Yeah.
Just because you're reaching out for, like, help me.
Yeah, no,
There-
I'll take a little bit of damage. It's fine.
It's 3 points of con damage.
Ooh, con
Yeah.
damage.
But you do get pulled up as the floor goes solid again.
Is this a kind of damage that lesser restoration could fix, or is it greater restoration?
I can't say.
Yeah.
It is repairable, though. It is repairable.
Yeah.
It's I wouldn't permanently do that to you.
Okay. Well, you know, it hit my AC, so I'll take it.
Aren't you guys glad I didn't put more of these in?
And he doesn't get the cover thing? From Ratt?
Oh, well, it depends on what.
Oh, yeah.
Half cover.
I suppose we can do that. Ridiculous. Yeah, no, that's fine. We'll skip it.
Yay!
And we're throwing our D&D rules in the garbage after this session.
So you're safe. Yes!
Yeah, you hear me, Wizards of the Coast? Your game is garbage.
Oh my god.
Artificer is the most broken thing.
Well, no, it just magical fields that protect everybody from everything is dumb. Advantage for just standing in melee with someone in sight is dumb.
Technically, so you're not. They don't class as you're just standing there. I mean, you're threatening their field of vision. You're like distracting them and all of that stuff.
No, getting advantage for somebody standing behind you is dumb. There's no way to explain that. I'm sorry.
Well, I was holding their belt and
But-
providing a counterweight.
But I will. It's fine. Like, I'm not trying to kill you guys. I don't mind you guys winning. The rules are dumb. Is all I'm saying. You're doing good.
Like the Roman the phalanx with like 1,000 of your best friends, like shoulder to shoulder in lockstep, with the perfect like.
The phalanx that got destroyed once they figured out all they had to do was push on one corner.
Well, okay, fine, but it worked for a really long time before that.
Or hit with a really decent heavy cavalry charge.
Yeah. No, we're good. I'm just griping about the game. It's you guys are doing great. Like you're within the rules. Don't take it the wrong way. All right, so the floor goes solid. Is2, you are up.
Okay. It's fine. I just had a thing. Wait a minute. From where I am, can I see the ship? The Gale?
No, not from where you're at.
Okay, and we left it kind of not safe, right?
Well, the only person that knows that it's not safe is Draken. As far as the rest of you know, it's still tethered to the ship you're on right now and just floating nearby.
It's a 500-foot range. I'm just gonna um it's not that's not a safe option. Um what would I need to roll to move 5 feet back?
So you could just step 5 feet back.
While carrying?
Oh no, you're not carrying him. You just pulled him up to his feet. The floor went solid underneath him. Like you don't need to hold him up now.
I would very much like to continue to hold him.
Okay.
Oh.
This is sweet. Hugs are a free action, as they always have been with Featherfall.
So we're just gonna do this and prepare an action to use one of the stars in my crown.
Okay. Keep in mind, S2 looks a lot like Bren right now.
They look exactly like Bryn right now, except for their clothes.
Yes. They are Bren's
Which are
twin.
considerably nicer.
Power suit.
Excuse you.
Power suit.
It's a thing.
It's a thing. All it's missing is the 80s shoulder pads.
Oh, God.
Okay, so anything else for you, S2? Just holding your action?
Sure.
Okay. Rat, what about you?
I am adopting a new war orphan.
Okay.
I aim my hand cannon at a little girl behind the glass wall,
Okay.
and I make her not behind the glass wall. Poof. She's right here.
Okay.
Unless she can succeed at DC 20 con save, I guess.
She's a completely incapacitated target. Are you landing her, on the floor, in your arms? What?
It has to be an unoccupied space, so it'll be on the floor next to me.
Okay. That will work. I don't think I had a token ready for her, didn't I? That's okay. I think I can do something in the meantime. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Boom. How about that? That'll work for now, huh?
God damn it.
She lands in kind of a crumpled heap on the floor, her head kind of going slack, hair sprawling out. You're taken for a moment, Rat. Like, as you actually get a close-up look at this creature, the beauty, not in a weird way, it's just kind of like seeing a sunrise for the first time. It's just kind of awe-inspiring. You've never seen an elf that looks like this before. You take a moment. It gives you pause. She is still breathing, very, very shallowly, but does not wake. Anything else?
All right. Nope.
Okay. Bryn, same reaction as you see the girl up close. She's breathtaking.
Okay. Well, I think Bryn would have seen Draken at this point. So she is. Well, I rolled like a probably high enough on perception. She is going to call over to Draken. Draken, do you have another teleport on you?
Yes, but we really don't have anywhere to go.
Bryn she's not. It's combat, like, we gotta go, so, like, she's not even going to contemplate the meaning of Draken's words right now. She is just going to say, "Everyone to Draken," as she uses this.
Tale of the Runaway. Oh.
Yeah. Glad I chose that. So
So you're moving everyone?
Yes. Everyone can choose to use their reaction to poof near Draken.
Okay. You may if you choose to.
Okay.
Scoop up the pod girl.
Okay.
And all right, fine. So I sling the accelerator over the back,
Okay.
and I'll what's the fucking carry?
It's fine. No, you're fine. You can carry her.
Not like a
Fireman's
carry,
carry.
but like not like a fireman's carry. That seems impersonal.
You want to scoop her up like the cover of a romance novel?
Yeah, basically she's too pretty for a fireman carry. So
All right. No, that's fine. She weighs very little. She's very light.
this is then appropriate because I'm sure she's larger than little gnome rat.
Yeah, she is. But she's also young. By elven standards. Which is still pretty old. Alright. So, Bryn teleported you. Cinder. You moved with your action. It is an action, right? Oh, no, it's a reaction. So you have an action. What are you doing?
That is a good question.
Preparing to teleport.
Yeah, I'm gonna prepare for that, but meanwhile. Let's have a look. Allies. Oh, 3 creatures. Okay. I was just looking at the spells that I have.
Chance is picturing Rat whipping his hair around like Fabio. Awesome. I have that image in my mind now.
I'm gonna yeah, just because I know that pretty much Draken acts pretty quickly after me. I'm just gonna ready a Eldritch Blast if we spot the undead thing. And then like other than that, I wait to be teleported out of here.
Okay. Draken, you are up. What are you doing?
I tell everyone to like grab on, and then I am going to cast this spell, but I have to wait for them to.
Brain will grab on.
Okay.
My hands are a little full. Can you do the grabbing?
I can grab you now.
And Jimmy will too.
Okay.
Rat is
Okay.
flying at the moment.
Well, I can land.
He's hovering.
No.
I'm hovering
You're-
at like an appropriate shoulder height for a tall person, but I'm a small one.
That's fine. I am actually, because I know something the rest of you don't. I am casting that on everyone.
Interesting.
Sick!
So everyone is now off the ground.
Okay.
And I say, oh, Gale is on fire. We can't go back.
What in the Gale is on fire.
Gale is on fire. We can't go back. We are now off the ground.
What
This
if we go
gale is on fire. Sorry, I couldn't resist.
No!
We need to
No!
we need to go and put Gale out.
Boo.
I couldn't help it. I'm sorry.
Oh
my god.
Let's all move away. we're now, and we can have this discussion away from the thing underneath us.
I think the thing underneath us will move with us. We need to go and land somewhere else.
How do I counterspell a joke?
That's a good question.
We need the
It's
Gale.
already been cast.
Boo!
Draken, we need the gale for the angler's wager. We need to go and put it out.
Fire isn't good. There were lots of fire, and it's gone crazy. We've lost the gale with the angler on it.
We can't afford to lose the gale, Draken. Let's at least try. We need to try.
No! I am not going back there. It is on fire, and they are all going crazy. That is not a good idea.
I feel like
What do you propose?
I'm going to
Or
make
smack.
an executive decision and also say that Jimmy will be in favor of going back to the gale.
Well, I tell you
I
what.
feel like this is a thing that Jimmy would say.
So,
We
and
can't fly back on this.
that's fine, but keep in mind 6-second rounds
Yeah.
before these. I understand the debate, and I don't want to cut it short. It's great tension,
Yeah.
but we're getting to my turn.
So yeah, I think Jimmy,
So Jimmy sides with returning to the gale.
I feel like Jimmy would, yes.
Okay, that's fine. I got no problem with that.
Oh
Are
yeah,
we
just saying
voting
he
on
will
this,
say that out.
or-
He will say that out loud and fly up. No, he's just saying that out loud.
And everyone is off the ground.
Yes.
Okay.
I think that the dragon not wanting to go back, having seen what's there, was a little bit more well informed.
We're in combat. Let's just
Yeah, no, I'm not going back.
Let's see here.
No. Good luck with that.
Okay. Bren, what's your AC?
17.
17. Plus
She's
the bonus.
flying right now.
Plus the bonus.
Yeah, plus rats plus 2.
Okay. So 17, 18, 19?
19, yeah.
Okay.
Everyone's flying though.
This, so is he.
Fair.
He is going after you, but you see him coming since you're in the air, so it won't be a
Okay.
sneak attack. Ooh, it was close.
Missed.
It was close. As he raises up out of the floor and comes for you, Bryn. He's looks really angry. He keeps looking at the sleeping girl and then looking at the rest of you, almost as if he's in a panic.
So would my Eldritch Blast go off now that he's now appeared?
Did you have that held? Yeah, you did have that held, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey. All right.
How many are you firing?
Oh, I didn't. Ignore that last one. So,
The first two will hit.
I didn't hear the first, the second one, because normally I hear a bloop, and I didn't hear the second one.
It's like a Gatling Eldritch cannon.
Well, I get 3, so like the 27, the 28 count.
You
Yeah, the
just-
first two
but
hit.
We're about to be level 17 soon, and then that'll
That's-
just be every Eldritch Blast.
That's another 32
32.
damage. Yeah, because he's still hexed.
True. They tear through it pretty good. Its face kind of contorts in anger and frustration as you hit it. All right.
Suck it.
Is 2. You're up.
Okay. It has appeared, right? So it is time for one of these motes to go off. Which I should probably put back in the chat again because I don't have it there. Yeet.
That's right. You did have that held, didn't you? I'm sorry.
I'm wearing it and it lasts like a while, so.
All right.
And
So-
this is just a bonus action as well.
So,
It's
okay.
just-
Yeah, go for
yeah. 4d12 on a hit. Let me do the
it. A ranged spell
Hit.
attack.
which is the d20 plus 10 because it's a spell. Maybe not. I don't know.
Just do it.
No. We tried.
It's all right. It dodges out of the way of your moat, which goes hurtling into the wall of the ship.
Yeah, I'd like to specify that Istu doesn't even like look at it. They're just like
just flinging
they just
stuff at it.
they just send a beam, like one of the 5. Is it 5?
7.
7. Yeah, one of the 7 motes just ping off of the crown and
Okay.
go off into the distance and
Okay.
collide with something. I don't know. And that's it for me. I'm gonna hold my movement in case we need to kind of prepare for this thing to rush at us, or we need to move somewhere else. But Istu is not itching to go back to the Gale.
Okay. Boom, boom. Oh, it's not doing it. That's.
I see it.
Oh, is it bursting?
Yeah, we saw
I see it.
I was like, boom, 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 but I can't see it. No, that's disappointing. Oh, there it went. It was just delayed. Okay.
Mhm.
That being said, Rat. Keep in mind your arms are full.
My arms are full. The 2 eldritch cannons like detach themselves from the top and bottom of my accelerator and climb up my back and mount on my left and right shoulders respectively.
Okay.
I take the dodge action
Okay.
and I fire both force ballistae into this creature
All right.
as a bonus action.
Fire away. Ah, close. Boom, boom. Into the wall behind it.
I tried. That's
Solid try. Bryn.
Good.
I think Bryn is finally going to misty step backwards away from the thing while flying.
Okay. Are you getting out of the range of Draken? Okay, you're staying within the range of Draken.
Yeah, staying within the range of Draken. And she... Well, no, she won't determine a tail because that is a bonus action. Yeah, she will just hold her action to attack if it comes back.
Okay.
To her again.
All right.
My turn.
Cinder. What do you got? Oh, a crit fumble on a spell. Love it. Last one will hit regardless, but let's find out what happens with that lovely little crit fumble.
Sorry, Draken.
It hits Draken again. I don't know. That's going in my my epic table. Let's see. You want me to roll, or would you like to?
Is it just going to be hit Draken, even if I'm not in the campaign?
Everything is hit Draken. Everything forever. No.
You can roll the crit table, I think.
Okay. 33. That's a good number. Let's see what it says. Well, now that's interesting.
Bed.
Hmm.
So I was talking to the dog.
That's very interesting. Hang on.
Oh no.
Hmm. Bear
You know,
with
I hate to butt in here, but it is almost 11, and I've been like jittery since we started this combat, I could really use a break from being on the very edge of my nerves. Like,
It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna take a break right after I determine what this is, if you'd like.
okay.
Sounds good.
3, 4, 5. Oh my.
I don't like the sound of that.
Oh my. I apologize. This is actually really interesting. Oh my. Yeah, exactly. All right. Simon, roll D100 for me. You roll this one.
74.
All right. Oh my god. Okay, so your second bolt passes near the creature, strikes the wall here, and blows away a part of the metal there, revealing a small compartment beyond, inside which you see something glimmering in the faint light within the small enclosure.
Oh.
Go ahead and roll damage for the one that did it.
Okay, so this was a crit, so it'll be 2d10 plus 20.
Did you crit?
It was a crit, and 19 is a crit because he's hexed.
Oh, no, you're right. That's correct.
Because of the hex.
You're correct. Go for it.
warrior
Oh
thing.
no, not plus 20, it's just plus 10, but yeah. 2d20 plus 10. Oh! No, I've done that completely wrong, sorry.
It's 2d10.
I was about to say.
Hey, you gotta try what you gotta try, right?
2d10 plus like
2d10 plus 10.
plus 10 plus
Yeah.
10.
Yeah, plus 10, because it does an extra plus 5 damage because it's the hex.
Oh right, and you get
And I've
your-
got Agonizing Blast.
Okay.
So that's 18 damage. Another 18 damage just on the one hit.
So your bolt strikes it full in the chest, and the thing lets out this piercing wail, and just kind of almost pathetically trembling hands reaches out for the sleeping elf, and then slowly just disintegrates to nothing before your eyes.
Boom, baby.
Golly.
gross.
Wow. That guy was a
Okay.
prick.
So we're out of initiative then?
You are out of initiative.
All right.
Istu, like, blinks slowly and looks at everyone else flying around and then looks at Cinder and is like, good. It's over, we think. And like the setting of the sun, like initially when this spell was cast, it phased in, so like it phased in pretty quickly, so you wouldn't really know if this was Istu dropping a disguise or applying another one. Like it was smooth. This one is gradual, so you can see that it's just like the changeling cover up is peeling off. You can just like
Nice.
see it slide right away. Like this is not the true form. The true form is underneath. So, and we're still wearing the crown as long as we can, but probably only for decoration at this point. If it's not going to be immediately needed,
Britt'll just kind of watch it slide off Istu with like a raised eyebrow.
wait till you see me grow gills. That'll be the fun part.
So all that remains is either to head back or see what's in the small
I don't know.
enclosure on the wall.
I feel like it's really easy to say that we can go back to the boat, like, if you don't know what's there. Now that we actually have time to discuss it, we don't have to be like, let's follow the leader. We can actually have reasonable discussion.
So there's something shimmering and shining?
In the wall, yeah.
Somebody should take a look at that.
Mm-hmm.
My hands are full.
Yeah, we really should.
Well,
Bryn will go take a
Cinder-
look real quick.
Oh. Well, I was going to say Cinder slowly lets go of Istu with the hand that he was holding onto her with. Yeah.
Also,
Hey.
by the way, I texted Jacob. His verdict for Jimmy is indeed that we should go back to the ship. His reasoning being that that's our only reliable ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just told, though, that it's on fire.
But we can put out the fire.
That's a lot of fire.
But
Can we?
But we need to make an attempt.
There's a lot of fire and everyone shooting. I had 3 different people try to shoot me. They all failed, but they did try to shoot me.
Well,
Shit.
you just to get this out of the way, you look into the small, now blown open, hidden compartment on the wall that pure chance seemed to display before you. Inside, you see a very small amulet resting on the rusted surface. It is silver, glimmering, completely clean, and you can just feel it radiating with power.
oh, hey, look what I found.
Bryn will gesture to it and say, by all means. But really, we should go back to the ship.
I mean,
I know it's on fire, but we should
yeah.
make our every effort to try and get that fire put out.
The DM is smiling. The DM is smiling.
Because if we don't, then we have lost our wager with the angler, and we are underneath his power.
Through that.
The
Cinder-
angler is on the ship. If he's not putting it out, I don't want to. The whole ship was crazy, and there were lots of fires. It's only a matter of time before it explodes.
Of course the anglers are not going to put it out. The anglers most likely stood by and watched Watts get abused by devils.
Well, yeah, but if the ship
The
burns
angler
around
doesn't-
him, then he's burning all of the same too. Like, it's not in his self-interest to burn the ship.
An eldritch being of that amount of power, and you really think that he's not going to survive this? Don't be barmy.
What does he need the ship for? If he's just gonna let it burn to cinders. Like, he still needed the ship. So why would he let it get destroyed?
Because he doesn't actually need the ship. He never needed the ship. He's playing games with us, and this is a game that we need to win, which is why we should go back to the ship.
It's gonna burn to cinders. Looks at Cinder.
No pun intended.
Cinder's not. Wait, but it's what?
It's only a matter of time until it explodes and the fire burns into the atmosphere. While we're stuck here no matter what, the Haruspex probably has something to do with it. I say we head towards the Haruspex.
How?
We're all flying right now, so we just like fly ourselves over to the Haruspex. It's like swimming. You just let's go.
The
Like
Haruspex
this.
is thousands of feet away.
And it's in
The
the
gale
middle
is
of a
much
whirling
closer.
vortex. Just to remind you guys, there's a huge whirling vortex that it's basically stopping up. Just to throw that out there.
No swimming toward the black hole?
Just saying.
We swim toward the gale. It's not going to explode. The phlogiston makes the fire worse, but not to the point where any fires that are currently going will explode. Let's go. And Bryn is going to make the executive decision. She's going to start flying to the ship.
Alright, so Bryn is leaving?
Why don't we see what happens to her and then go?
Yeah, Bryn will start flying toward the ship. She has a fly speed of 60. So she's going to make a mad dash and start putting out fires and as best she can.
Okay. So, is anyone going with?
I kind of wonder what she's putting fires out with, like a blanket, because she didn't have spells. What's she doing? Casting stories at it?
In that moment, she's not thinking, but hey, if it gets everyone else to follow with her.
Istu's gonna just kind of watch, like, the fuck?
I'm not going.
Okay, so Draken's staying.
Istu's just standing right here.
I
So-
don't have a fire extinguisher. I don't know what, like...
The frick? What does she think we're gonna do? What about this
Prestidigitation.
unconscious elf you got? Like, what's this
So,
person gonna do? Get
I need-
foosh?
Elf to put the fire?
I need to know who's going.
Not it.
Is anyone going?
Cinder so far is following Istu's lead right now.
I feel like Jimmy will follow.
Okay. So Jimmy and Bryn take off for the Gale. Everyone
Yeah.
else is staying? Okay.
Break?
Cinder, make sure you write down that you have the Seeker's Stone pendant.
Seek stone pendant in my inventory. You got it.
Here, hang on.
Adding custom item.
I will send you a private message.
Okay.
You'll have to attune to it, and of course, to use it, but at least kind of what it does. And then, boom. We will take a short break, unless you guys don't want to anymore.
I would love just a tiny
Okay.
skosh.
Yeah.
Just a smidgen.
A smidgen. We will take a smidgen of a break. Ladies and gentlemen, and we'll be right back to wrap up tonight's session of Sigil Confidential. Please stay tuned. We will be right back. Don't touch that dial. back. Okay. Welcome back, everybody. So, we were doing what is arguably one of the best possible things you can do in a fantasy role-playing game with your party, which is splitting up.
God.
And I'm here for it.
No. Out of character, I'm not proud of how this is being handled. Like,
Y'all
never split the party.
Y'all could have followed Bryn and Jimmy, but y'all
Well,
didn't. That's
it's-
on you.
I think this
I like
could
the way
have
this is being handled.
this could have been
perfect.
done much better. Like, I think that
this is
no
perfect.
attempts were made to convince us either
This
way.
is-
Like,
this is-
no roles were made on either side. Like,
No, this is okay. This is pure role play as it should be. So that's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
and
Yeah,
even in
and
the
I feel
role
like-
play sense of the, even in the role play sense, there was no attempt to convince us that our opinions mattered, like, at all. So that's why it's Sue's staying. Like, nothing was done. Just
Bryn made-
Bryn knows best and follow Bryn. Like, okay,
It's-
how many times are we gonna do that? You know,
But it's-
especially now that we have Draken, who saw the ship, saying no. Like,
Well, either way,
Bryn made several attempts to convince y'all, but if y'all want to be the eternal slaves of the angler, then that's fine.
either
better
way,
than
either
the
way,
slaves of Bryn.
either way,
Yep.
what's done is done.
Good.
and
I'm happy
and-
with this choice. Yeah.
and Bryn and Jimmy are on their way to the Gale. So, let's shift over to that for just a moment.
Double timing it, yeah.
As you breach the blown open hole of the ship you're on, the slipstream, you ratchet out into the darkness of the void beyond, and you can see it in the distance. The Gale explosions as the flames are just like reacting. You can see bodies of people just kind of getting ejected by the force of the explosions, people on fire, debris floating around as you make your way towards the Gale. Steady on.
Oh, God. Steady on. She is going to stop just outside of it as to... Her and Jimmy will stop just outside of it as to not get in the way of the explosions.
Okay.
We don't want to be in the explosion radius.
So, as you are floating there, kind of watching, an all too familiar voice kind of pipes up from behind you. Quite the show. I hope you found what you're looking for.
I thought you said you wanted the ship.
I have the ship. What are you talking about?
So I'm assuming that you don't care if the Whispering Gale is destroyed or in one piece.
I assure you, I have no idea what you're talking about. I mean, the Gale's just fine. Look.
The Gale looks like it's exploding to me.
Do you look back and see?
Yeah.
As you do, it warbles. The entire image warbles, shifts. It's almost like white noise or static runs through it for a second. And for just a second, it returns as though to normal. And then flips back to on fire with people screaming and dying all over the place.
Can I make a check for that?
What are you checking?
To see which one was the illusion either way, because Bryn does believe Draken that everything was on fire. And that would be really something if he landed on top of the gale and, you know,
Here's
didn't.
the kicker. It's not
Okay.
an illusion.
What?
None of what you're seeing is an illusion.
It's timey-wimey bullshit. Let's go.
It is timey-wimey bullshit.
Oh.
Laps and Chronomancer.
We don't know any of the.
Which,
So-
as that realization dawns on you, of course, the angler laughs at you about it, as the angler likes to do. Because the angler is a sassy girl.
But how?
I have no idea. Why would I know anything about anything like that? But it looks like your ride home's getting away from you if you don't figure something out.
Come on, Jimmy, let's go back and tell the others.
I'm gonna stay here and enjoy the view.
You do that. So yeah, she and Jimmy will fly back up.
Alright. You'll make your way back to the slipstream.
Alright, as Bryn lands, she will use that 60-foot fly speed to come back over and be like, so, guess who met us at the very edge of the Whispering Gale?
God.
Santa Claus?
Our
Bryn-
friend.
The hog
Oh,
father.
Our
was it
friend.
Stitches or Patches from the pit lord? Was it him?
Was it that one gremlin that kept robbing everybody?
Oh, no, I know. The war.
Uncanny.
You guys are
Was it the Warrens?
That would be. Ooh. If it's them, that would be incredible. I don't think it is, but I really want it to be. Please tell me it was.
Oh my god, that would be so good.
It was our fish-faced friend. And
What was that guy's name? The one who used to work in the mortuary?
Malachi?
interestingly,
Don't make me bring back Malachi.
Don't.
whatever is happening to the Gale has to do with the Gale being out of phase in time.
Not this again.
It phase shifted back to being okay and then shifted back to exploding and being on fire.
Well, brain trust, we should have figured that out before.
We did figure it out. We just don't have
The manpower,
magical
yeah.
magic to complete the task
Mm.
or to power the device that would stabilize it in time.
And preferably stabilize it in a time where the Gale is stable.
We don't.
Speaking
But-
of stabilized in time,
What about Elf Girl there? Their technology seems a bit far fetched past what we have. Maybe they have something that might be able to assist us in our means.
Do you want to try and wake her up?
Perhaps I don't think we would find it here on this ship in particular because. And Bryn is going to gesture around and say, let's be honest.
It's a fair assumption. The slipstream is pretty wrecked.
What do you guys think?
I think you being the resident time specialist should maybe take a look at the frozen in time sleeping little elf girl.
Doctor Who?
I think if anybody had a chance of maybe understanding a stasis spell, perhaps it would be the chronomancer.
Do you say this out loud, or?
Yes. Could you
Okay.
help me with the sleeping girl, please?
Hmm.
I do have a habit of adopting war orphans. I usually just make the orphan first.
Yeah.
Somebody beat you to it.
What?
Most
You know,
efficient.
That was well. You never really got Rister's backstory.
Hmm.
So what-
Istu looks
sorry.
at the. Sorry.
No, I was gonna say, what are you gonna do? You're good.
Istu looks at the sleeping elf, and sort of cracks their neck a bit and peels like a piece of dead changeling skin off of their left eyelid and eats it for comfort.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm having flashbacks of that Austin Powers movie now.
Oh no. Oh no.
Skin chips.
It's just like it's not even like a chip. It's like a flimsy
Ooh,
tortilla
like a flake.
shell. And it's like a piece of a tortilla shell.
Let's be honest, it's pork cracklins. But what are you gonna do for the sleeping elf?
I'm just examining the individual and seeing if I can reverse momentary stasis to make them wake back up.
She's been in stasis for a long time, you can tell. Hard to tell exactly how long, obviously. Do you have any idea how you would bring the stasis to a close? Any idea or abilities?
Well, since I have the ability to put someone into stasis, I would think I could take them out of it, but...
That's a fair assumption. Let's do an Arcana roll.
Okay. Let me see what else I can use to help me with that.
Ratt will help with like
There you go.
magical equations or like mathematics or whatever.
Just
Or,
find
no,
a
it
snake
can't
and cast
be that
animal
because
fridge.
It's got to be like the delta F of like MC 12 or something, you know.
Arcane
we're trying.
geometry. All right. Yeah. So just roll at advantage then.
Sorry. Okay. Arcana.
Arcana.
Jeez. Okay.
Okay.
16.
16.
So, can I hold on?
Can you?
I have a thing
Okay.
there.
Flash of genius. Solid. So what's your
21.
mod?
5.
5. So we add 5 to that, making it a 21. Okay. Is 2. You believe that by triggering the right receptors magically and the sleeping creature's perceptions, that you could shock her awake psychologically, not physically. Would you like to do it?
I would, but I need a second to figure out how I would do it. Jumpstart, then, like, magically jumpstart their neurons, right?
You're basically entering into their memories with your power over chronomancy and your arcane ability, and using that to send a shocking image into their sleep trance and jolt them awake.
Okay. Does it have to be a frightening image, or?
Well, it's an image that's already in there. It's not anything new. It's a memory.
I don't want to. I don't want to jolt them awake with fear. I want to jolt them awake with something that they would rush towards.
Like a memory of their mother.
Right. So I want to. I want to cast this, which is somatic and material, so no one will like know what I'm putting into this. So I'm not like saying anything. I'm just moving my hands and doing the.
Okay. What's the illusion of?
So I'm assuming that this relative was recently like, or at some point in their history lost to them, right?
We saw a video of her.
Yeah, I want to put that vision of their mother in their mind, like turning around a corner and coming towards them with open arms, just like.
Okay. You're making the physical illusion though, for when they wake up. Or is this
I'm
the
just
image
layering.
you're using to wake
I'm
them
just.
up?
It's a cantrip. I'm layering it in for effect.
Okay.
That's just kind of the medium under which, like. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe I'll make like a sound that they think they hear when they're awake. You know.
All right. So you cast the spell. You create the illusion. You trigger the response. And as you do, the young creature gasps for breath, jolts upright into a sitting position as her eyes begin to flutter wildly and finally come open, and she looks around wide-eyed with terror at her surroundings. And begins.
Come on.
She just woke up in a destroyed husk of what her ship was. Surrounded by a bunch of freaky-looking strangers she doesn't recognize.
Yeah, that's just Istu's reaction of like, I was trying to avoid that emotion.
That's fair. You tried, but this
like-
is a fair response to be honest.
And
So
of course, Istu wouldn't be able to avoid certain feelings. Like, hello?
why are you acting that way? No, so she, using her heels, still sitting, she kind of shuffles and pushes and scrambles until her back is against the wall and stares at all of you, kind of wide-eyed, looking around as her senses kind of come back. With one hand, she kind of wipes her face and her eyes. And in a dialect you don't entirely grasp, but you can kind of make still sense of. She asks, "Who are you? What happened? What are you doing to me?" For those of you who speak some aspect of Elven or Sylvan.
That would be Bryn. So at this point,
Okay.
she will bend down slowly and look at her. Try to just, have a face, like, as softly as possible. Just say, "We're here to check up on you, darling. Are you okay?" In Sylvan.
She kind of wraps her hands around her midsection and withdraws from you a bit and looks at you wide-eyed and still fearful and says, "Where's my mother?"
Bryn she has a very, very solemn look on her face. And she'll just look at her and say, "Your mother's final act of love for you was saving you and ensuring that you were okay."
What?
"I'm afraid your mother has passed on. In all of the everything."
She kind of looks at you, looks at the rest of the crew standing behind you, looks around at the wreckage of the ship, and you can see like tears beginning to kind of well up in her eyes. That lower lip is starting to tremble, and she starts trying to kind of push herself up along the wall to a standing position, struggling a little bit. You can tell she's still very weak.
Bryn will stand up and offer a hand.
She shies away from it. She's not ready for physical contact, I think, with you guys just yet.
Fair enough.
She kind of pushes herself up against the wall. And she says finally, like, what are you going to do with me?
We just wanted to make sure that you were okay, darling. We heard your mother's final message about how she put you into arcane sleep to try and save you. And we didn't want to just leave you there.
Once again, the emotions begin to bubble up in her. She kind of wipes one of her eyes and looks at you guys. Her brow furrows. You see her little fists kind of clenching and unclenching. She says, part of me wishes you had. Are any of them left? Did any of my people survive?
Bryn solemnly shakes her head and says, no. From the looks of it, it's been ages.
What about the Haruspex? What happened to it? Do you know?
We're not sure, actually. We just came upon all of this. And we were actually about to go down to the Haruspex and were wondering if you would be willing to offer your help.
Is it still here?
It's still here, yes. It's at the very bottom of what's outside of the ship.
She kind of almost hyperventilates for a second, looking around nervously. And looks around, and you can tell she kind of looks towards where the huge breach that you guys initially entered was. And kind of looks at you guys nervously and starts sliding along the wall that direction. As if... Go ahead.
Bryn will, gesture to the hole, to the breach, and she'll start walking with her.
Okay. She's still kind of using the wall to steady herself. Her legs are a little weak. But yeah, she makes...
Bryn will hold her arm out for her to take if she wants.
She still doesn't quite trust you guys, but she smiles.
Can S2 do something?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Just kind of not even looking over at this emotional touch of hers, recently awoken elf, just muttered something under their breath, and a hand comes over, not from S2's direction, but sort of goes out past Bryn and comes back around the other side and holds itself out to be leaned on.
Okay. Well, she does weigh a little more than 10 pounds.
It doesn't have to be support.
I get where you're coming from. No.
It's just you didn't hear that from me type of long distance supportive energy.
So I'll say this. She sees it. She doesn't seem weirded out by it. But she makes a gesture with her hand and snaps her fingers, and your mage hand vanishes. And she continues pushing on.
Impressive. Okay.
But yeah, she pushes on to the breach and stands there, kind of rocking back and forth at the edge of this blasted hole amongst the ruin of her ship, looking out. And as she does, the ship, as it's been shifting and moving slowly adrift, turns, and the Haruspex and the Maelstrom come into view, almost like a rising moon on the horizon. And you hear her kind of, her breath catch in her throat a minute as she does her best to stifle a very emotional sob, looking out at what was her world for her entire life. And you see her little fists just clenched tight, her jaw kind of set in this determination. Tears still streaming down her face. And she looks back at you guys, almost angrily. Not angry at you, but just angrily in general. And she says, with a real curt nod, "We have to go back for them. If you can get me to the ship, I can guide us there."
Bryn will smile and say, "Excellent. You wanted to get down to the Haruspex as well, so you are in good company. For now, we do have to figure out a way to get off of this ship in particular. Ours has a bit of a problem with keeping in time." Do you know if there's anything on this ship that could help us?
Have all the pods launched? Which is probably a very alien question.
Are they those large oval-shaped things?
She looks back at you with a raised eyebrow, questioningly.
I can't say that we're very familiar with the technology on this ship.
If the shuttle's intact enough to move, I can get us there. I need to rest a minute. And with that, she kind of sinks down to a sitting position, looking out once again over the Haruspex. But I can get us there. I can get us back.
That shuttle's operational. I do think we will indeed be needing it.
And with that, she nods reflectively, wipes the tears once again from her eyes, and heaves a deep sigh. And from there, we will pan out to the scene of you guys standing around behind her, the Haruspex in the distance, and beyond it, the swirling maelstrom of unknown power and origin, as we fade to black. And the words "to be continued" flash across the screen.
Hey, what do you suppose they're talking about over there?
Meh.
Oh god, the after credits roll.
It's just church. Written, produced, and directed by church. Starring church.
Hey, you guys get starring roles in there too now. Come on.
We're guest actors.
So things have taken an interesting turn. I hope you guys are enjoying the flow of the story so far. Still, I know it was a rough fight tonight, which I'm glad. You guys need some challenge in your fights. Some of you are probably still feeling the effects of it. I believe we have a direction planned. Some options have opened up. And I believe we are one step closer to taking that journey home, at least for some of you. I'm curious to see how things pan out from here. I have some things in mind, but of course, you guys are in control. So we'll see. That said, when was the last time we leveled up?
Last session, actually.
Was it last?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I just wanted to make sure because we are kind of coming to the end of this, not arc, but
Campaign.
yeah, well, definitely the campaign. But as far as this little experience on board the slipstream, the next, as we move on to the Haruspex, we'll see how that goes. It could be interesting. It could be devastating. It just depends. A lot of things could go wrong from here as we reach these crucial boiling points, which is interesting. And even the conflict within the party has been an interesting roleplay opportunity. But yes, I am enjoying it. We will be back next Saturday with World of Cairn as we continue our journey through Underhome and the strangeness that they are encountering there. I've already started picking them apart. Wait, did I say that out loud? Pay no mind.
What?
And of course, Wednesday we're back to... we're going to be finishing up Tomb of Annihilation very, very soon here. And we have a new game already in the works, in the planning, once that wraps up, which I'm very excited about. I believe we're going to do some Deadlands. It's going to be a lot of fun. Wild Beyond the Witchlight is still going on Thursdays. That is also about to wrap up. I'm not sure what the next plan for that is. And I know we have a new Brindlewood Bay game coming up, which you definitely don't want to miss because, it's Brindlewood Bay. So definitely stay tuned. Check out our Discord if you want to reach out and talk to us about it. That's the place to do it. Questions about homebrew worlds, about non-homebrew worlds, and of course many opportunities that will be coming open very soon to join in other new games, campaigns, one-shots, modules, adventures, card games, video games. And if you're lucky, you might even be able to secure one of our soon-to-be collector's edition Weenuses of Featherfall categories calendars. You definitely don't want to miss that. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. We have been Featherfall Gaming here for Sigil Confidential. Thank you, and good night.
Good night, everyone.
Until next time.